Hello, greatest Katangites. I'm Oladapo Salvador, your public relations officer, and I'm telling you, welcome to another episode of Katanga Street. In today's episode, we're going to be featuring our Literary and Debating Society, one of the best on campus. And today is their rookies induction. We're going to be featuring some of their speakers, interviewing them, and some of the executives of the Literary and Debating Society. The theme of the induction is driving social change, the intersection of politics and education. So stay tuned. Thank you.
Imagine studying every day and night, burning the night candle, and one man from nowhere comes and says you are not going to travel to America. Are you kidding me? No, that's and now I sign out as Akishola Oluwamaya Emmanuel, the ultimate chef of vision. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm not just going into a trance. I'll be seeing the spiritual inspiration of Ghana, the author of Relive.
Hello, Katanga. So with me here is
Bolan.
So he's part of the executives of the Literary and Debating Society. What position do you hold?
Speech coach.
Great, speech coach. So what's the primary goal of this rookie induction event today?
The goal is at the beginning of the semester, we recruited members, around over 20 of them.
All right.
And there were a series of training. We invited speakers, seasoned public speakers to come and train them. And we also had an in-house competition. And the purpose of this induction is then to measure how far we've gone with them. Because the purpose of the L&D is not just to have meetings day in and day out. The growth of the members is the main focus and purpose. Yeah. So today's induction is to actually measure how far we'll be able to achieve.
More like an evaluation.
Exactly. Yeah.
Great. So how do you believe this will help to integrate them into society?
Yeah, this is kind of signal of how far they've come, and the fact that it's kind of elaborate. We invited other students outside the L&D. It gives a sense of consciousness to the fact that today marks their official entrance into the hall, because coming out through the process of writing their speeches and formulating everything, it was rigorous, and coming out here to reveal them to the member of the school community is a signal of the fact that we are bringing them into the community as official members.
Okay, thank you very much, Israel.
Thank you so much.
Right, finally from the executive, I have the
Vice President.
What's the name? Okay, so we have a couple of questions for you. We've already asked some of the previous executives some questions.
That's fine.
So now we have this question: why was the particular theme for today chosen? That is driving social change, intersection politics and education.
Yes, we wanted to do something unique, and we looked at our environment, because more often than not, the things you're looking for are usually standing right in front of you. So we look at this environment. It is a learning environment, so we picked education, and we look at what influences most of the activities that we do in our environment, and that's the politics. So we look for a way in which where we can combine both of them together, and we brought out the intersection.
Great. I think that's very creative, and that's why I keep saying that Ireland is the best.
Yeah.
So next question: what are you most excited about today?
Well, personally, I'm most excited about the transitioning for the rookies, because it reminds me so much of my time as a rookie as well, because I had this particular event as well, and the competition went on like that. So it marks a remarkable aspect of this journey, where they know that at this point they are no longer rookies, and they are a full-fledged member of the public speaking community of the best learning institution in Nigeria.
Great. And finally, are there any final thoughts or piece of advice you'd like to share with the rookies as they embark on the L&D Society journey?
Well, what I would like to tell them is that this is not the end. In fact, it is not the beginning of the end. They have to strive to do more. They have to do better, and they should never settle. You see, there are so much that we can do, so much potential in us that we usually don't realize, and we want to just be contented with whatever it is that we have done. You may win a competition today and be happy about it, but that is not all you can do. You may win a local competition within your society. You can win within UI. You can even win within the state level, but you can always do more. There's always more to do, and they should never settle. And as they go ahead, they should keep up with whatever it is that they can do and strive for excellence.
So the VP says you can always do more, strive for more. Thank you very much, Tosin.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Hello, greatest Katanga. With me here is one of the best speakers from the events, the induction of the rookies from the Literary Debate Society. So, what's your name?
I'm Akinshola Oluwamayowa Emmanuel.
Great.
Me E-Mayor.
Nice to meet you, Mariwa.
Thank you very much.
So, you were the best overall speaker yesterday. How did you feel about that?
I felt elated. I felt blessed, grateful.
Awesome. So, what about your experience about being the a speaker at the event? What was it like? Preparation, how everything went? Can you talk us through?
Okay. Let me say, fear is something that is inevitable. I got scared at a point during preparation because last week I came down with a cold, and I was coughing seriously. So yesterday at the event, I didn't cough at all since morning, but about 10 minutes before I got on stage, I started coughing. I was like, God, what's the meaning of this? I just started praying that I just hope I don't mess up. But I thank God it went well, and I feel grateful.
So, do you have any other final thing to say? Were you nervous? Your reaction to us, as in knowing that you will speak and everything, and then any other extra thing?
Knowing that I would speak, definitely I joined the L&D, so speaking is something that I will have to do. But speaking in front of people and everything, definitely you want to feel tense at a particular point in time. But I thank God I was able to scale through. Sorry, can I give a shout out?
Definitely.
Okay, my dad, my mom, my siblings, Korede, Yano, Mayoko, I love you all. I thank God. My speech coach, Mr. Yeni Matthew, thank you so much, sir. God bless you. And shout out to my friends, NHF scholar.
All right, thank you very much, Mariwa. Let us Katangites, and finally here with me is one of the best speakers from yesterday. Could you introduce yourself, please?
I'm Ugo Benedict, a training level student of medicine and surgery.
Nice to meet you, Benedict.
Yeah.
So, Benedict, how do you feel about emerging as one of the best speakers from yesterday's event?
Yeah, I feel good, and like I didn't expect it to do, but I knew I was ready to give my best. So I'm also encouraged that I'm improving on my public speaking skills. So I'm looking forward to future wins and improvements.
Awesome. So when you learned that you're going to speak, what was the reaction? And also preparing for the speech, everything, and then speaking, how did you feel? Like, what was the reaction? How did it all go?
Oh, I knew I had a very an important task ahead, but I really say I was tight on my internalization period. I internalized the day before the debate, and perhaps because of my experience, I didn't find that difficult. So, and I gave a delivery that was smooth, but despite my tight internalization period.
All right. So how do you feel exactly about your speech?
Wow, I see my speech is very nice, but I will be honest that there was a lack of the creative part of it because I just delivered something so formal and direct to the point. But the winner had a lot of creativity, that's why it still stood out. So I really know that was missing, and I'm working to include it in my future.
All right, congratulations, Benedict. Do you have any final words?
Yeah, my final words are kudos to everyone that loves public speaking, and kudos to everyone that is interested. It's fun, it helps you think critically, make good deliveries, and feel confident in the public.
All right, thank you, greatest Katangites, and this is the L&D Chronicles, our first episode, and look forward to more. Have a lovely day.